I thought these conditions looked good for batting, but they've chosen to bowl first. The bowlers will have to be extremely accurate in this opening spell. Not a lot of room for error, that's for sure.
Great shot through the gap.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Absolutely nailed it.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Super shot that.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Waiting.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Any confidence and rhythm they may have had in their run-up is totally shot. Consecutive no-balls now.
Always a sign of a strong captain in situations like this. Just to step in and help give some confidence back to the bowler. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
The team will be after a... Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Great shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Hasaranga, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the city end.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Sharma is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Hasaranga shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Really good shot there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Picks the gap perfectly.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's out. Caught.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter.
Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting, and a deserved win.
That's the end of our broadcast.